Hey, it's Jim Chandler with Rock Your Best Vocals, where your best keeps getting better. I'm a professional singer for over 30 years and a professional vocal coach for over 20 years. Today, we're going to get into how to use Rasp like Kurt Cobain the safe way. Kurt Cobain was about half my age when he passed away 30 years ago. In April, just April this year, he passed away 30 years ago. So he was 27 when he died. He still had like a lot of youth left in his voice. He had a lot of years left to go. This is one thing if you're younger and you want to have some longevity in your voice, you want to have a nice long career. There's some things in here that you might want to employ. You can sound like Kurt without damaging your voice. I get this a lot from people that are trying to sing like Kurt Cobain, that it hurts, and they're trying to do the rasp and it's just hurting. If it's hurting your vocal cords or you can't sing the next day, then I would urge you to kind of try to practice some of these techniques so you have some longevity. You don't hurt your voice and you can sing night after night after night. So if you want to get a Nirvana tribute band together or whatever, or if you just really like singing like Kurt Cobain but you don't want to hurt your voice, you want to be able to talk like that day or the next day or something like that without like having a lot of pain in your voice, then come along with me on this trip. We're going to listen to tracks off of the Unplugged, because those are a lot of tracks. Like if you play guitar, they're really easy to learn, most of those songs, and you can play along and sing along with them. They're all really fun songs to sing. One of the first things we have to really realize is that we don't want to push too much air through, okay? So a lot of this is going to employ support. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole thing around support here, but because I have a new course that's called Singing Support Secrets, you can get that down below. It's free for now, so click it while you can, because I want to share this with so many people, because this will help preserve your voice for longer, and it will help you to sound more like a professional. It'll help you to sing higher with more power, have better tone, better pitch, and not lose your voice, not run out of air or not lose your voice. I think you'll find a lot of value in that. And please share that with other people and leave me some feedback. Let me know what you think of it, okay? But let's jump into this now. I'm only going to play like little snippets of it because copyright issues and stuff like that. We'll talk about the rasp, how to do the rasp, and then you can use that yourself. Not only just with the Kurt Cobain stuff, but it's going to help you to understand how to use rasp correctly so you don't damage your voice. Let's strap on the strap-ons. Headphones, cans on, and get to work. The first song, About a Girl, we're going to play a little clip of it. I need an easy friend. So you can hear on easy, he's got easy friend. That's a little bit all over the shop from my part. I need an easy friend. I was approaching it really without using support, which goes to show you that if you use support all the time, it's going to sound better. Click the link down below and you'll know how to use support correctly, unlike my first attempt. So, I need an easy friend. So what we want to do with that rasp, that distortion, easy friend, we could start off really light with that. I need a, and slowly get into it. So it's just by taking that so what we want to do is that kind of we want to kind of slowly push a little bit more air through there and kind of tighten up the back of the top of your throat, not down here. No, you shouldn't be feeling anything here where your vocal cords are. You want to feel it up at the back of your throat. So if we just make that noise, easy friend, I need an easy friend. So if you can make that noise, by just kind of gently squeezing off up here. We still want air to flow through. We don't want a lot of tension up in here, but so if I sing it clean, easy friend, and then just feel a little bit of a closing off up here. Easy friend, I need an easy friend. And if you increase your support, really by just kind of, it's compression, basically. That's how important compression is in rock singing. Because it will not only does it make you sound more professional, adds more power behind your voice, but it will also help you to, if you hold back the air, it would also help you to get a bit more volume in your voice. So if you use that little close off back there, and then just kind of slowly feel like I've said before, like you're lifting something heavy. That's being talked about a lot now, I know, by somebody else. Picked it up off of me, and I'm sure there's been others that have said that before, but the thing is, you don't want to and then keep it like that. You want to release a little bit. So you're feeling that. It's like I'm using that sound like that, but you don't want to if you go that's too much tension in your throat. You're not really kind of closing it off, and that's going to lead to problems up around in your throat. Okay, so we don't want to do that. We want to just feel our abdomen kind of tense up as if we're kind of doing a crunch or a sit-up or a crunch that's harder and harder and harder to do. Like that, But you want air to be able to flow through. Easy friend, I need an easy friend. Okay, so let's move on to, let's see, I'll just go on to the take advantage, right? Take advantage while. Take advantage while. Take advantage while. Again, with the compression, I'm really just pushing from down here, and it's not pushing more air through. Compression is not about pushing more air through. It's about tensing your abs and holding it back here. That's compression. Okay, so you're holding your air back up the top here. Sometimes I like to even put just a test to make sure, is just a feel here, like this is where I feel the air stopping. So I'll put my fingers here, just a reminder, just to say, okay, that's where the air should be stopping, not blasting out and then drying out my vocal folds and then causing long-term issues. And then the other, just put it right here. You might see a lot of singers will even put their hand here. Now I think I've seen Miles Kennedy put his hand there when he's singing. He is a tremendous voice, tremendous support. And you can even see that, like, kind of just as a check to see that that's where the power is coming from, right here in the abdomen. That's what they say, sing from the diaphragm. I go into this on other videos, like my compression video, which it's there. That's what it looks like. Go check it out. Compression. It's a really good video on rock compression. So if other than that, also Singing Support Secrets has an amazing whole video on compression as well. But the two of those, I mean, you'll understand compression. Once you take Singing Support Secrets, you won't need vocal lessons after that, I'm sure. I mean, once you take that, that'll get you well on your way to understanding. So it's free. There's a link down below. Singing Support Secrets. Take it, share it out with people, and please leave me some feedback. Let me know what you think of it, because like I put a lot of love into it. So I hope that you enjoy that. Anyway, so let's move on to, let's just take the next song on, shall we? Come As You Are. Let's see.
Come down some mud, soak in bleach.
Come doused in mud, soaked in bleach. So he's got that. That's more of a false fold. So the difference between the two is the false fold is like it's kind of like you're saying, It's really, I'm just pushing from here and letting air kind of flow up the back of my kind of throat area or whatever kind of, and the false folds or vestibular folds are right up there at the back. And if you, you'll hear that vibration. Come doused in mud, soaked in bleach. You hear that? It's really like it's really a light, very kind of a. It's got that rasp sound that people love, the raspy sound. But I'm also not pushing a ton of air through here. It's done by just kind of, as I want you to be. I hope that's helping with this because, otherwise if you're listening to this and laughing, I want you to do this along with me. Let me know down below if you're doing this along with me and if you're finding it helpful that the come doused in mud. You can hear how like you can really get that sound with, the distorted sound without damaging your voice. It's just by doused in mud, soaked in bleach. And I'm cracking there on purpose, that they're just to kind of come doused in mud, soaked in bleach. And he does a lot of that. In bleach. I don't know if he did it there, but that guy, that flipping into a higher.
Yes, I want you
as I want you to be. So he lets it flip into that falsetto. As I want you to be.
Yes, I want you.
As I want. Right at the end. As I want you to be. So he does a lot of that flipping as well. So it's like a yodel sort of thing. Want you. You're just relaxing the support a little bit to allow it to. As I want you to be. It's like in the zombie song that, well, let me approach it again, hopefully properly. Zombie, yeah, zombie, hey, 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 hey. That might be peeking out there. Hey. I'm sorry if that's distorting, but there's a limiter thing on here, but I don't know if it's working very well. Okay, so let's just blast on to the next song. Let's have some fun here. That's Jesus. Okay, let's not do that one. Pennyroyal Tea.
Sit and drink Pennyroyal tea.
Sit and drink Pennyroyal Tea. So he actually sings that clean. Sit and drink Pennyroyal Tea. So let's just use that.
Sit and drink Pennyroyal tea.
Yeah. Tea. But I love that. Listen to that bit again.
Pennyroyal.
Pennyroyal. Sit and drink Pennyroyal. Kind of almost breaks up there, almost just disappears at the beginning of the.
Drink Pennyroyal.
Pennyroyal Tea. Sit and drink Pennyroyal. It just disappears at the beginning. Let me just try that again. Please let me try that again. Sit and drink Pennyroyal. Not getting it.
Sit and drink Pennyroyal.
Pennyroyal. Pennyroyal. So he's Pennyroyal. He's almost just kind of saying it, let it. Pennyroyal. Kind of slip into that, but that's great.
Pennyroyal.
Pennyroyal. Pennyroyal. Sit and drink Pennyroyal Tea.
Still alive left.
Distill. There's a little bit of that's a vocal fry. And okay, so vocal fry, you can use that very gently. Just distill the life that's inside of. So I'm accentuating that, like I'm overdoing it there, right? Okay, I'm not gonna sound exactly like Kurt Cobain, so stop it. If you typed that and you're still watching, go down and go, because somebody is inevitably going to go, no, you don't sound a thing like him. That's cool. I'm not supposed to sound exactly like him. If I sounded exactly like Kurt Cobain, I'd probably be a millionaire.
Still the life that's inside of me.
So in this song, he uses a bit more of that fry. Distill the life that's inside of me. It's the vocal fry. Still the life that's inside of me. Again, you can't do this without support. I'm going to urge you again I'm going to invite you. I'm not going to urge you. That sounds very forceful. But get that course, man. It's really going to help you. Singing Support Secrets. This will help you to sing like that without, there's very little effort involved in that. Should be like, listen.
Still the life that's inside of me.
Okay. Anyway, let's move on because that's fun. So let's see how much more fun we can have. We can have the maximum amount of fun today because I'm not even going to edit this. It's going to be so fun. Great song. Well, I got to stop it just completely. Yeah, let's see. This is a great example of what Kurt would do quite a lot, is let his voice just kind of just relax into things. And let's just see, like right here, let's just he sighs. Okay, it's like what's called a cry technique. Okay, and now I'm just trying not to bog down with all this stuff, but like it's some people like terms. I hate them, but sometimes you have to use them because it impresses people, and they go like, God, he must know a lot. No. He just knows terms, unless you can sing it. Or, I don't know, the terms don't even matter. Just you want to sing it, then sing it. Okay, on this part, my heart is broke. Listen.
My heart is broke.
Right there, that's what I was looking for. My heart is broke. So he lets himself flip into that. My heart is broke. My heart is broke. Play along with me with this. So, I'm not doing this just myself here. Like, I'm not going to be the only goofball. So go somewhere where nobody's going to hear you go, what's wrong with that child? My heart is broke. Like, don't break my heart. My heart is broke. Can I have a line? Sometimes it helps to play around with saying that. It's almost like a country and western. My heart is broke. Can I have a line? That's great. I love that. I love when he does that. Gosh darn it, he's so great.
Help me heal.
Even there, he lets it break up. Help me inhale. Help me inhale. And he would often accentuate, help me inhale. Just to play around. He was so playful with his voice. That's what I want you to experience, to play around with your voice. Because in that playing around with your voice, you're going to get to understand the capabilities of your voice. Let's listen. Let's explore more capabilities of your voice. Let's see.
We'll float around, hang out on clouds.
We'll float around, hang out on clouds. He's not over enunciating anything there. It's really light. Let's see. Right here.
The day's done, I'm having fun.
The day's done, but I'm having fun. Okay, let's just,
I think I'm dumb.
I think I'm dumb. So he's even keeping it clean there. Let's move on. Because this is really about rasp. He's not using rasp in that.
Love myself better than you.
Love myself better than you. So again, he's using a bit more of that's more of a vocal fry. Love myself better than you. There's also a little bit of false fold in there. When you get higher, it's hard to tell the difference. Like false fold up up in a higher reg. I like to say reg or Reginald. And vocal fry. That's a hybrid scream. Once they get up there, it's kind of really hard to distinguish between the two of those.
I'm on a plane.
I'm on a plane. I'm on a plane. Sometimes it helps to, I'm on a plane. Ease into it. I'm on a plane. I can't complain.
I can't complain.
I can't complain. I can't complain. I think he even like slides into that a little bit, doesn't he?
I can't complain.
No. I can't complain. Kind of. I can't complain. I can't complain. Before we go, we're going to take a little bit of the all apologies.
All apologies.
All apologies. So.
Everyone is
He slips into that. Everyone is gay. In the sun, this is a good part.
in the sun.
In the sun. That's more of kind of a fry. In the sun. That's kind of when you can hear almost there's a little bit more structure, a little bit more volume to it. I don't mean volume in loudness, but I mean like a bit more body to it when you use the fry. Sun versus sun. You hear how the frequency of the vibration of that extra bit vocal fry is a kind of a lower frequency. It vibrates at a lower frequency than sun. There's a bit more body in that. So you can choose between the two of those. Just make sure that you're feeling them up at the back, up above the false folds. Or I mean, up above the true folds. So you're not feeling that damage in your voice. And the best way to really use all these techniques is to make sure you have support behind it, because that will help you to not damage your voice, not blow too much air through there. Take the course. Hopefully you found this helpful. Rock your best vocals where your best keeps getting better. See you on the next one. Thank you.